What's up, sexy people from all over the internet? This is episode 2 of Stories from the Van, the show where I talk about weird stuff that has happened to me in my band. This dude is Shane. Oh my god, it is a hot one in Pennsylvania. It's like over 100 degrees and I am sweating out of every orifice. And I mean every orifice. So back in June, we were touring in the New England area, and we had a show in New London, Connecticut. And me, being the big history nerd that I am, convinced all the guys to go to some forts in the area. We had some time off, we got there kind of early, so we decided to look around. We went to this one fort on top of the hill that overlooked New London, and it was absolutely beautiful. There was a giant stone obelisk monument when we got there, and we found out we could climb it, so we had to do that. So we go up to the very top, and sure enough, when we get to the top, we run into someone that knows us, which is the funniest thing ever, because when you get to the top, it's like these tiny steps that wind up around, and when you get to the top, you don't expect to run into someone that knows you, especially since the room at the top's very tiny. So he's like, oh my god, it's almost honest, you guys are up here. It was super cool. It was just like a really weird moment. We really enjoyed that. Get done with that, and we walked down the steps, which was a lot harder than you think it would be. These steps are very tiny, and even with my tiny feet, I had a hard time doing that, so I can only imagine what my other two bandmates were going through since they are literal giants. We started exploring this fort, and our drummer Q-Tip, being the adventurous little soul that he is, found this tiny little doorway that was kind of shoved off in the corner, and it looked like they had not weed whacked it or anything, so it was all like overgrown. We enter this doorway, and it's very small, cramped, and damp, and really dark. We come out the other side, and then everything is all overgrown, wasn't taken care of, but there's a tiny path leading down this hill. So we start walking down this hill. And I'm getting, like, bit up by bugs, and I'm getting poison ivy, and I'm getting hit with thorns. It was not a good time. I was hating this. So we get to the bottom of the hill, and then we see this stone building. So we start heading toward it, and we noticed this tiny little crevice inside of the stone building, and we noticed a lockbox inside. So we went and pulled it out, and we opened it up, and there was a journal. And we're all looking at each other like, holy shit, this is getting weird. So we opened up the journal, and then it says, congratulations, you have completed the Thames River Quest. My mind was absolutely blown. I have not completed a quest in real life before. I thought this was just in The Witcher 3 and Skyrim. Little did I know I could complete a quest in real life. And this was legit one of those moments like in Skyrim where you wander into a cave and you pick up a random item and then it says, please return to so-and-so. And you're like, who the heck is that? And then you return it. This is exactly what that was like. I have completed a quest that I didn't even start. And I didn't even think you could complete a quest in real life. So this was absolutely amazing to me. I don't know what the quest was. I don't know what we did. I don't know how we found it, but we did it. And that was the coolest thing ever. So we put our names in the journal and just wrote something along the lines of completed a quest I didn't start and stuff like that. It was really cool. If you guys are in that area, you can go find our names and what we wrote in there. I think if it's still there, I have no idea how it works. But there's also stickers in there that said I completed the Thames River Quest, so they are now on my guitar case. I have no idea. It was just one of the strangest moments that has ever happened to me. So, everyone out there, you can indeed complete a quest in real life, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you want to be an adventurer, if you want to be a real-life Viking, if you want to be a wizard, you can do it, and you can complete real quests in real life. And, you know, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. People are just going to be jealous of you when you complete quests in real life, trust me. Also, people who live in the New London, Connecticut area, what is this quest? Have you guys done it? What is it actually? Because I honestly have no idea. So I got another story for you. This one's really short. We were playing about 11 o'clock in Baltimore last year, and in the middle of our set, no joke, in the middle of our set, someone comes into the bar holding a vacuum cleaner. He was trying to sell it. He walks up to the front of the stage while we're playing, and I am singing, and in the middle of our set, he is trying to sell me this vacuum cleaner. That man is my hero. You know, because it doesn't matter what time it is. If you want to sell a vacuum cleaner, then do it. That man had the balls to go up to a band on stage and try and sell them a vacuum cleaner. That is a true salesman, and I hope now he sold that vacuum cleaner. In fact, I hope he sells 1,000. That man is a living legend, and I'd love to shake his hand. Unfortunately, after he did that, they did kick him out, but he was the dude. That dude was the absolute pinnacle of humanity. He was the bomb. All right, well, that does it for today's episode of Stories from the Van. Let me know what you thought. Have you guys ever completed a quest in real life? Has anyone tried to sell you a vacuum cleaner in the middle of your set? Any other crazy band stories that have happened to you on tour? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. So peace out from the land of the Amish.